Hello YouTube family. Well, if you've been following our channel, you know that we built this cattle panel tunnel on our raised beds this year for our cucumbers. Well, we have got a huge harvest of cucumbers this year. We have given some away, we have made some things with them, of course put them in our salads and things like that, but we have a tremendous amount of cucumbers. You can still see we have picked tons, and you can still see we have a ton left to pick. And we're kind of getting towards the end of the season here, so we are going to pickle some cucumbers today. I'm Dawn, and I'm living the Newcomb life. Okay, so in this video today, we are going to take this massive harvest of cucumbers and we are going to make bread and butter pickles. This package we got from Ace Hardware. It's Mrs. Wages bread and butter pickles, and we're going to follow this recipe that is on the back of the package and make our pickles and can them today. Okay, so we're gonna get all of these rinsed off. We're gonna measure out 10 pounds of cucumbers, and we're going to go ahead and start our bread and butter pickles. Since we're slicing the bread and butter pickles, I'm trying to choose the larger cucumbers for the at 9 pounds, 5 ounces, 5.5 ounces. So I think we're good. Okay, so we have all of our cucumbers sliced up and ready to go in our jars. We're now going to make the brine, and this again is Mrs. Wages bread and butter pickles. So what we need to do is we need 6 3/4 cups of white distilled vinegar with at least 5% acidity, which this is. So we're going to add this to our pot. And then we have to add 7 cups of sugar to this. So we have already measured out our sugar, and it is in this bowl. So we're going to add this to our pot. Seems like so much sugar, but it's going to make these pickles taste great. Okay, so then we have our sugar, and the only other thing that we have to add is this little package, and this should give us all the lovely flavor of bread and butter pickles. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the package, and you can see inside the package. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so we're going to add that to our brine, and then we're going to go ahead and turn this on. And as you can see, we have our rings and our lids and our jars already heating up in our water bath canner. So we're going to go ahead and get a spoon and start stirring this so that it can start to melt and combine for our pickles. So it's going to take a little bit until it comes up to a boil, but until then we're going to continue to stir so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of our pan. And then we'll pack our jars. So we're going to add to the jars some pickle crisp granules. What this does is it keeps the cucumbers or the pickles crisp. And for pints, which is what we're doing today, we need 3 quarters of a teaspoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and put a half a teaspoon in each jar, and then I'm going to go back and do a quarter of a teaspoon. And I'm just going to put it right on top, and then we'll add our brine and start the canning process. So as soon as I get these filled, Jerry, can you get a chopstick and make sure that the air bubbles are out of the jar? We want everything to settle, and quite often, especially when you're packing in vegetables like this, they tend to get like air pockets in them, and we don't want an air pocket. We want to fill that up with brine. Okay, this is just a paper towel with a little bit of vinegar on them. We're going to wipe the rims of the jars. As I wipe them, Jerry can go ahead and stick a cap on them, a lid. We just want to fingertip tighten these. So I want to make sure that they are sealing down properly. And just fingertip tight, just very gently. Okay. Let's see if our water is boiling. It sure looks like it should be. It is definitely boiling. We're going to need to pull up the handles on the rack. Okay. And into the canner we go. And you want to load the canner opposite each other. You want to load on one side and then the other. Because if you put all your jars on one side, your basket in here is likely to tip. And you don't want to break your jars. You also don't want them to clank together. So I'm trying to make sure that they're separated far enough that they're not gonna rattle together. Already sealing themselves. Okay, down into the water they go.
$10?
I'm pretty sure, yes, 10 minutes. Okay, so our timer went off, our 10 minutes is up. The directions say to turn the canner off and let the jars sit in the warm water for 5 minutes before we remove them. So we have... Okay. So we want to carefully remove them from the water bath canner. And we have a towel set up on the table, and we are literally going to just sit them here and let them, you want to pour the water off. Yeah, there you go. Just let them do their thing for 24 hours. So we don't want to mess with them, because if they hit together, they can very easily break at this point. So not only did you want to load this side to side, but you want to take the jars off from side to side so that it doesn't get one side heavier than the other, and flip your rack. So
All right, guys, so it has been about 4 days since we initially pickled our bread and butter pickles. I have my brother Gary here. He's going to help do a taste test. So you ready to find out how these things taste?
Absolutely.
Smell that. Ooh, that's nice. Wow. It smells really sweet. Not overly sweet, but definitely up in the sweeter region.
Absolutely.
Smells really good. All right, well, here goes nothing. Smells really good. It's still crunchy.
Yeah, it's not too sweet.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Holy moly. That would
tastes
be
really good.
awesome on a burger. It's just the right amount of sweet to get your taste buds going, right? But it's not overpowering at all.
What'd you get 3 for?
Well, you know, I'll share. The pickles are real crunchy. I'm sure you can hear how crunchy they are.
Yeah, they're real crisp.
That is amazing.
The flavor's fantastic.
It really pops.
That tastes really good.
Well, I would say definite thumbs up.
Definitely a
I
thumbs
would
up.
definitely make those again for sure.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free and it really helps our channel grow. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're up to date on all of our upcoming videos. But I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. We would not be able to do what we do without you guys supporting us. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. That is really
They are really good.
They are really,
really good. Where'd you get the recipe?
Oh my goodness.